There was a time you were like doing it every second.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked. Right?
You calibrate.
I can't handle better than
Might as well
this.
since we're
It's
doing
like
it. Okay, you ready?
Welcome to Smoke with Us. I'm Blue.
And I'm Eastwood, and this is our virtual smoke circle.
Woo woo. We started this because we thought it can be lonely out there for a stoner. So let's make the world less lonely.
Yeah. Once again, this episode is brought to you by easttreecbd.com. Go there and get anything that is Delta 8 or CBD. Yeah, you can get it delivered. You can go into the shop, pick it up. You can go order it online and use the code SW10 to get 10% off.
That's right. You getting tithe 10% off just for you and anyone else who uses this code.
Yeah, so today we're smoking on some Cookies Kush.
It's pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're gonna rate it at the end if we remember.
Yep, we're gonna try our best.
At this point, we will rate our high. I am at a 7.
Yeah, I would say I'm at 7 too. So pause the show, catch up.
See you on the other side. And we're back.
Dude, you having some gut issues over there? Some gastro issues?
No, I'm just coughing a lot. This strain is really nice. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I do too. I know katakana, so I've been learning Japanese. I learned hiragana last week. I learned katakana this week. Those are 2 of the 3 writing systems for Japanese. I kind of hate katakana. And oh boy, the thing that I was using like for my initial stuff, and then I studied by myself, but like the initial of them going through it, I did the same one as hiragana. And they are like, what are they called? Mnemonics or whatever. Like, you know, like you like to like remember something, you like give a little story or represent it with like something you see in the word or something. Got way worse than katakana. Got so much worse. Like, let me give you an example if I can remember one. Oh, I remember one. So there's one that kind of looked like a knife, right? But the sound is na. And the lady, who is a Japanese lady that speaks very good English, but she was like, okay, and to remember this, it looks like a knife. I was like, that's not nut.
I wish you would have said knife.
So I think what they're trying to do is like knife. But I was like, that's a nigh, which is also another sound.
Yeah.
So like their mnemonics got pretty bad for some of them. I was like, what? That sound's not even in there.
They should have used nut.
Nah, I mean, but you probably make you think. I mean, it's equal. It's definitely as good as their last one, if not better. But then my problem would be then it would make me think like new, like NU, and that's a sound. That's like another
Well,
one.
quit thinking with your English brain, bitch. Supposed to be develop a Japanese brain over here.
Then why would I use the word nut?
I'm kidding. French is very like they'll have Duolingo does this thing where they'll have you you'll say like you hear a sound and it's like usually like how something sounds like a word or whatever or a letter. I swear every time it's like the same goddamn thing. It's like oh, I'm like, dude, you're just doing like different inflections of the same thing.
I mean, they're different sounds though.
I know, but it's just funny to me how like close they are and how similar.
Well, you want to hear something crazy? Yeah, I feel you. Because I've experienced that with several languages. But what's crazy too is they sound more subtle to you than like natural speakers, obviously. And katakana also taught me that because they use katakana most often for onomatopoeias, which is like when you say bark, that's like a word for a sound. It's not the actual sound. So like onomatopoeias and then loan words. So like cake is cakey, but you need the K. Like the K is cakey and stuff like that, right? So, but it just made me realize what sounds they can kind of hear and kind of not because of how they changed them.
It just sounds so stupid.
Rude.
Cakey. The cakey.
Dude, you sound like a bigot.
Bro, you know, like
people being different.
And French has the same thing though. Like I'm not saying it's just Japanese.
No, I feel you.
And we even have the same shit too. I'm pretty sure there's shit that we get made fun about.
Yeah.
Like for like how we say shit. But it's just so funny to me. And like you've been saying fucking nice-u, and I'm like, dude, just say fucking nice. Like
that's why I say nice-u to you.
But I know, but like I just don't understand why they have to put a U at the end of it. Like just
because that's how they say things.
No.
It's because you literally don't understand the language.
English should just take over.
Well, so
everything.
like one of the things that really taught me how they like hear things is so how they say for like slacking off is slobberu, but that is the English word slob. Like a slobby person.
Yeah.
Like a slob. Slobberu. I was like, huh, this is how you hear things, huh? Well, and what's interesting is, so like when you're born, the human brain picks up like all sounds. Like you hear 100% of sounds, right? But then your brain learns what sounds it needs to focus on. So no joke, when you're an adult, there are sounds in other languages we literally can't hear. So you were saying like the or whatever. And like Japanese people can't tell the difference between L and R. And there's another one. I want to say it's B and V. Yeah, it's B and V. So they can't tell the difference. Like they can't hear the difference between B and V. But to us, we're like, that's different. And so they have some of things like that like I can't quite hear yet and stuff, or like where some of the stuff would make sense. Like slobberu would probably make more sense to me if I, knew Japanese. But I just thought that was crazy. So you're like, your brain has to like start opening up. Do you get what I mean? To actually start hearing those sounds. Because when you first start learning it, you literally can't hear them. Because your brain's like, that's not sound. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
And your brain has to be like, I guess we're paying attention to more sounds now.
Dude, I am so high right now.
Are you really?
Dude. I just like, when you were talking, I was like, why do I not like... I heard everything that you said, but I literally... Because you talk about how we can't hear sounds. Like, until we like start familiarizing ourselves with them because our brains just reject it because it doesn't know what it is.
Because it's like narrowed from when we were kids, yeah.
But the entire time I was thinking about it, I was like, why is it rub me the wrong way when he says Japanese words? And I was just like, is it just like when he does it? Because like I like anime and I can deal with that. Like when Japanese people do it, it sounds fucking awesome. But you're like, nice-u, dude. And I'm like, bro.
Also, I don't think I've ever said nice-u, dude.
No, I know. But like that's how it sounds to me. It's like a bro coming in and be like, what's up, bro?
Which is funny. I feel like I'm not very bro-y, but...
You're not, but just like the way it's like when like white people who can speak Spanish are like,
oh, I do hate it when white
they're
people
like,
speak.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
No.
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Oh wait, when they say it white?
Yeah, and then
I don't mind.
that.
I don't mind. I hate it when they're not like crazy fluent. They're like kind of know Spanish, they can get by, and then they're like, "Can I have fajitas?" And you're like, "Just say fajita, dude,
bro." And
they're like, "Can I have some quesadillas?" And you're like, "Dude, just say quesadilla." Like,
I hate that too.
And they're like, I think we'll have some mojitos. And you're like, stop trying to have an accent. You can't even speak the fucking language.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm sure you'll develop like the Japanese like way that they say the words and shit eventually.
I hope. Yeah, my goal is to get close. I don't. There's a few people I've like.
There's a point. There's a point where it's like, is it cultural appropriation at this point?
No, I wouldn't say that because like I don't know. Okay, when I say I like this, I mean I think we all intuitively like this, like with our own native languages. Like, have you ever met people that like you couldn't tell they were foreign until either they brought it up or a few words? And you're like, hey, you said that kind of weird. It's like, where are you from? And then they're like, Sweden. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Is that kind of how you want to be?
I don't want. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I want to get to at least the point.
Well, but I also think like
I want to get to the point at least at first they can't tell. Like I'm fine with breaking down pretty fast.
but like Swedish people look white, and when they come to America,
No. This would be like over the phone or something. Yeah,
Okay.
Or,
I was like,
or
you asking
no. Or there's some people I have like know on YouTube that I follow that are so good in comparison to even other Japanese like foreigners that speak Japanese that like the Japanese are so surprised when you speak their language. If you even are like konnichiwa, Scott, they're like, oh, good. Like they have a word in Japanese that's like very good. But their compliments change the better you get, like the more real it is. Because like he looks white, but people even are like, are you like half Japanese? Like we know you're not Japanese, but like, did you grow up in Japan? Like they ask him those questions. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm not 100. I think I'm fine. Like honestly, I think I'd be fine getting to the point of like fucking what's her name? The Colombian chick on Modern Family.
Oh, so Sofia Vergara.
If I was that in Japanese, everyone gets me. We fine.
He's like,
but I'm over here like I'm American. Like that's my ultimate goal. And then from there, I think
it's a pretty low goddamn goal.
Well, it's 100% fluent. Like she can have whatever conversation she wants.
Yeah,
it's just very thick accent. But I think I would guess once I got there, my goal would be I would like to be confused for a Japanese person a little bit if like they heard me over the phone. But I don't know if I have to get to a level where it's like almost native fluency. You get what I'm saying? Or like at least pronunciation.
What if just for the rest of your life, everyone's like, oh, that's really good Japanese. But they don't think that you're like anywhere close to that.
Okay. I want to get better than that. I want everyone to be like, oh, he knows Japanese. Like,
you gotta get to that C1, baby. Or C2, or wherever the fuck it is.
N1 in Japan.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's because in Japanese, it's Nihon. It's Japan. Nihon desu.
Is that how you say Japan in Japanese? Is that what you
Nihon.
said? Oh,
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You know what's also weird? I was thinking about this.
Wait, let me think. Is it Nihon or Pon? Anyways, one of the two.
Well, I don't know anything about Japanese, so I don't fucking know. So one thing I was thinking about, I was like, you know what?
No way.
It's really weird because we're getting kind of into like a realm of things now with people like relocating and moving.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this has like always happened, obviously, but I think it's starting to kind of become more of a thing because people are just like going all over now. It's like when you start seeing like people who like don't necessarily look Japanese or look a certain way, but they were born there.
Oh yeah,
because their parents were like going there and did work, so they just grew up with Japanese language around them. So they're fluent in Japanese and also like English.
They're like essentially Japanese, yeah.
Yeah. And then like, but they look just like white as snow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If someone tomorrow was like really fluent in Japanese and blah, 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 and they said they grew up there, I'm asking more questions. I'm not just going, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand how this works. I'd be like, whoa, like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the country's still like 98% Japanese.
That's
which
crazy.
is from American standpoint, like nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, you're 98% something? That's fucking crazy.
Right.
Especially when I think we have like at least like 5 or 10% Asian. It's like we got more Asians than you do white people? Or just Americans or foreigners?
You're the melting pot, man.
That's true. I've never ate there.
I don't get the fucking point of fondue.
See, like, I feel like sometimes you pretend like you love cheese so much you would understand fondue.
No, I love cheese where it needs to be put. Not me dipping a fucking piece of bread in
where
it.
it needs to be put.
Burgers, pizza.
You don't like cheese bread? Don't like garlic bread?
I like garlic bread, but I don't.
That's cheese on bread.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like your meal is you just dipping things into chocolate or cheese.
Yeah, but some of it's
and
meat.
Eating it. No, I just doesn't sound filling at all. I feel like I'd be so hungry afterwards.
Oh, you just gotta eat a million of them.
Because I went to this fucking Brazilian steakhouse one time, And the first time we went there, I went there twice. The first time we went there, we didn't know we could get their salad bar and like their other thing.
Yeah.
And so like no one told me that. So I was just fucking eating meat the whole time. I was like, I'm fucking hungry.
I don't think you ate enough meat.
Like, because they didn't bring it around a lot because they expected you to go to the salad bar that no one told me about.
Because they had like more meat at the bar.
Yeah.
And you were just waiting for the people going around.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No one fucking told me.
I'd be hungry too then. Yeah.
I was like, God damn. So whenever I think of stuff like that, I'm just like, man, like
you're afraid you're gonna be hungry.
I just got burnt once. I'm just like,
I can't wait to have enough money to eat at any place I want. Like even if it's just like a fancy place, you would be hungry after. Just because I know I would also have enough money to buy something else and not feel bad that I just spent like $80. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I spend $80 and then still get McDonald's, if I did that now with like probably at least one other tax bracket, I'd be kind of upset. But I want like the kind of money where I'm like, that was really good. All right, let's stop this baby off. and I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because right now, spending $100 on food for like one night. Oh, I mean, unless it's like more of an occasion. I'm saying I want that to be my Tuesday. I don't think that would be like Valentine's Day.
Don't we all, man? I wish I could have like a crowd sound. Like, yay! Or
for what?
For like just things that we say. It's like, duh. Like everyone's like cheering for you. Yeah, everyone wants that.
See, but I think everyone wants what I described because they just thought of financial freedom. I think not that many people want literally the experience I just said. I want that experience.
Yeah, but you like things. I don't know. I feel like sometimes you like things that would normally like annoy just the average person. Like if you did it like over the course of your whole life, like eventually they'd get sick of it. And you do things that are like little things that are like that.
Like
there's
what?
just like I can't even think of any. I knew you were going to ask me that. I don't have an example for you right now. But just I was like, yeah, man, like because like I think when I think of like having like money, to me it's like I go every Friday night to my favorite steakhouse, and I just spend like $5,000 every Friday night.
What steakhouse are you going to?
I don't fucking know. Just I find something, some Michelin star or something.
Everybody?
I don't know, dude. Whatever. We find something that's just super expensive, and I can go there and I can just make it like a habit and not have to worry at all. That's what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I want that too. I also want to try some place that's new that's like really fancy and like has like a blah blah. It's like we made this pudding into a liquid and and then we froze it and now it's a bubble and you inhale it. I'm like, cool. Wow, so good.
I'm gonna be like, this is fucking stupid.
And then afterwards, I'd be like, all right, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna go grab a Whopper real quick.
Oh my god.
What a great, glorious life.
Me would be like, I'm gonna go get some wings real quick.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, honestly, mine would probably be pizza. Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
I like pizza, but for me, I've realized I need variety. I can't have like Papa John's for like 2 months straight. Like I gotta have like, oh, tonight we're doing this pizza. Oh, tomorrow we're gonna do this. Maybe like a double night. Can deal with that. But I'm saying
yeah,
like,
I don't. If I have a choice, I don't want like the same pizza place like every day. I would change pizza places, but I don't need that much variety in pizza places. But I will really start changing my pizza orders. You know what I mean? Like if I'm ordering a lot of pizza, it's like by the end, maybe I get veggie just because I'm like switching it up. Like,
oh my
god. But yeah, so I'll run through the whole menu though.
Yeah.
There's one time in college I ate pizza every day for 2.5 weeks. It was the best time of my life. Nothing in life has become better.
See, like, I just don't think, like, I mean, I like pizza.
Yeah, okay, switch this to wings.
But not even, I can't have that every night of the week. I couldn't do that for 2 weeks straight. No, I don't. I have it once a week. I actually went 2 weeks without having it.
Okay, no, let me explain this to you. You kind of do. Because every sandwich you get is buffalo chicken.
Okay,
every
buffalo
time you
sauce.
Every time you eat pizza, you eat it with hot sauce and ranch, essentially buffalo chicken. Everything you eat is buffalo.
I guess that's true.
Almost every day.
Maybe wings is maybe like the buffalo
That's what I'm
sauce.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So maybe not literally wings,
but things made
buffalo.
With buffalo sauce. Yeah.
You already do that.
Hey, Frank's Hot Sauce, want to sponsor us?
Oh, I do love Frank's. Frank's and Louisiana are my two favorite. Well, actually, there's new contender for the Louisiana. It's still Louisiana style, but it's Crystals. So good. I love it.
This is pretty music.
Your pretty music. Oh, back to the Japanese English stuff real quick. I was watching an anime, and some of these loan words, dude.
Shocker.
Some of these loan words do get me, though. Like, what loan word they picked, or like, I was like, why don't you just say that in Japanese? But one of the ones that got me, I don't know why it got me so hard, but it's just like, I can't remember what the competition was, but they were going 2-on-2, right? And literally the character was like, 2-on-2. And I was like, what? What?
Oh my God.
I don't know. It just got me, dude. She's like, what is this?
Stupidity. That's so stupid.
2-on-2. And yeah, because it wasn't even like knee on knee, which would be like 2-on-2 in Japanese. It was English 2-on-2. Also the thing, pika pika, I found out means like shiny or like shimmering. So Pikachu's name is kind of a pun. Because Pika and shiny and Chew, because he's lightning, he's shiny, and then he speaks like Pika Pee, Pika, Pika Pee.
Yeah.
So he's basically shiny, 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 shiny.
Oh my God.
Shiny, shiny, shiny.
Except for it sounds better.
Shiny Chew.
Dude, feet are so weird. I was having a conversation with someone and we're talking about like, well, if you got your foot, like your toe chopped off, and it's like, okay, cool. Like, do they put like a prosthetic toe in there? Because, you know, it's 2021. Of course, we might have a prosthetic toe.
Yeah.
I mean, something.
Especially with how many diabetics there are.
But literally, doctors to this day are still like, well, you lost a toe.
Which is pretty crazy because they'll take your big toe to replace your thumb.
And vice versa.
They'll take your thumb. No doctor's taking off your thumb to put on your big toe.
Yes. They have, it's an option that you can do.
Take off your own thumb?
Yeah, and put it on your as your toe.
How
dude, it's stupid.
Wait. How on earth would any doctor allow that if it's your own thumb? Your thumb is like way worse now. Like it's way better to have thumbs than big toes.
100%. That's what we all said. We said we would obviously have thumbs.
They don't just take it off like a dead guy that's an organ donor and put it on your toe?
I do not believe so, but if you want to look it up, you can. It's pressing you.
I mean, it's not pressing me that hard. I don't give a fuck. I'm not
but dude, like,
cutting
it's
off
just
my thumb for a toe. Fuck that toe.
Like one of my
I want my
friends,
thumbs.
she broke her toe at like her joint. Like at the very, very bottom. And she didn't know. And so like it just like became like numb unless she like scrunched it, and then it like really, really hurt. So she was just like, well, whatever, you know. And then she finally was like, you know what? It's starting to cause me some pain. So I want to go get it checked out. And they're like, yeah, so your bone basically fractured. Like it got cut off and then it fractured. And now it's just like sitting in this like zone of just liquid.
Yeah, just limbo.
And he's just like, and we can chop it off if you want. But that's about it. I was like, they're like, oh, no. They told her that they could fix it, but they'd have to do all of her toes. And she'd have to get it done every 10 years.
Why would they have to do all of her
That's
toes?
what she said. She goes, why would you do all of the toes? Because they replaced the like joint and like the knuckle or whatever. So like they make her do all of her toes.
She'd have to get them exchanged every 10 years.
Bro, it's like,
what is this?
She's like, nah, I'm good. So she just has to live with this toe that's just like, it's like her the toe that's next to her big toe.
Your pointer toe?
Yeah, that toe looks like a fucking finger on your goddamn foot.
Is that toe the biggest toe for you? Is it bigger than your big toe?
No, my big toe's bigger.
Mine's a little bigger.
Dude, is your pinky toe small?
All pinky toes are small.
I know. I've seen some big honkers. There are some honkers out there. I'm like, what the fuck? I got this little berry and you got a fucking pickle.
I have this little berry.
But isn't that crazy though, dude? That like
my berry.
I just like pinky toes are so small to me, and I stub them so much that I'm like, why are you even there?
There's scientists that think we'll drop them eventually.
That's so weird to me that happens.
They just usually. I mean, you have a tailbone.
No,
What
I
do you
know.
think that tailbone's for? A tail. We don't have.
I know, dude. Isn't it crazy?
Have you ever
though?
seen people that have like pronounced tailbones? It was like,
Yeah.
it was like,
Oh, I haven't seen him in person, but I like know what you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like
Yeah.
it bumps even like when
Yeah.
they're just like doing normal shit.
Yep.
I'm like,
Ugh.
bitch, you were one cigarette away from a tail. That baby was ready to grow.
Maybe it looked like some of them, like those Frenchies that have the little nubs.
Yeah, they
And they're,
kind of
like,
do.
moving back and
That's what I'm saying, dude. One cigarette away.
Do you know the Frenchies is actually isn't a nub? It's a really tight curl. You can
Yeah.
actually uncurl it. But I'm like, God damn, some of them look like fucking little like nubs.
Well, like they're trying to go back in.
Those poor dogs are so bred.
Yeah.
Woof. I think it's fascinating that you can't even like they have to have surgery to have birth. That's so nuts to me.
Yeah, them pugs, a lot of.
Because their hips are too fucking small.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me. That we've modified this dog so much that it can't even give birth naturally without.
Dude, don't even. If you think that's bad, wait till we get done with like figuring out this gene editing shit, bro. We gotta be having bitches that have to have C-sections because the hips don't open up enough. Dude, if you don't think we about to be looking like some fucking clowns.
I have a question for you, and maybe this wouldn't really apply to you because you don't really like want to have kids. But I've always thought, I was like, you know what? One day men are gonna be able to have babies
I would never carry a baby.
without having like.
I would never carry a baby.
I
if that's
wouldn't
what you're about
either,
to ask
dude.
me.
And hell no, I would not either. Like, I think it looks so ungodly miserable.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like I don't care what woo woo bullshit you tell me. It's like you're so connected. I'm going this life, which don't get me wrong, it's fucking crazy. It's like having a tree grow inside of you. It's like wow, that is life. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting that in my body. The medical breakthrough, so you don't have to either, ladies. That's the medical breakthrough. It's not so that we also. It's like woo, we all free,
Bro.
be free. That being said, if you love carrying your child, good for you.
We had someone who offered to be a surrogate.
Mm.
And she was like, yeah, I just have no connection to having children. She's like, I have 4. And like, I didn't cry. I don't care. She's like, I love them very much. I really do. She's like, but just being pregnant, she goes, I don't really care for that. And she goes, I have easy pregnancies too. She goes, they just like in and out. And I'm like, well, after 4 makes a little sense.
You want to hear a joke that probably all the ladies will hate listening to this, and every lady that heard it got mad at me, but all the dudes were trying not to like bust, like because their wives were there. They're like, yeah, and they were.
Fuck that bullshit.
But I mean, they weren't like hiding too hard. Like all their wives knew, they thought it was funny. But because one chick was talking, she was like, yeah, like Cheryl told me that like not to get the thing that helps with the pain. Because it makes
The epidural?
Yeah, because it makes you drowsy, like groggy. So the first time you hold your baby, you're groggy. And I was like, if the pain isn't bad enough that like grogginess holding your baby is enough to push through it, doesn't sound that painful to me. I was like, you keep telling me it's like worst pain ever. If it's the worst pain ever, I'll be groggy to meet Jesus.
Honestly, I think it's just stupid bitches that want that. I know so many women who have had babies, and almost all of them have had epidurals, and because they needed it.
Yeah.
There is no way that there are women on here that are also. There is some ladies out there gotta understand that like, Bitch, take a goddamn epidural.
That's what I'm saying. So I made that joke. Man, all the ladies were like, "That night is so painful. It's the worst
Then they
pain
need
you
to
ever
look
feel
at
in your life."
They need to
And
look
I
at
was like,
themselves.
well, they were like, "It's the worst pain you ever felt in your life." And I was like, the worst pain I ever felt in my life, I'd take an epidural for.
For real.
I'd be like, baby, I see you tomorrow.
Those women need to reevaluate themselves then because they're on some fucking stupid ass shit.
I know a bitch that she got. So like she had this whole running theory that like the body can't have pain and pleasure at the same time, which I know is false because I had a wet dream one time while wearing jeans and I came while my dick was against the zipper.
Ooh.
And so I felt pain and pleasure. It was very weird. You can feel both. Anyway, so so what she did, she had a home birth. This was her second home birth. So but this time her husband's delivering. They have a midwife there just in case anything goes wrong, but her husband's delivering the baby. But not only that, you know what they did for pain management?
Ginger.
They made out.
Oh my God.
Because you can't feel pain and pleasure at the same time. So if you feel pleasure, then no pain.
If I got a goddamn bowling ball coming out of my eye, you better not be kissing me. You better be 10 feet away because I'm going to fucking slap your goddamn face off.
That's what I'm saying.
What bullshit. That bitch was like screaming and crying.
And here's the deal. I know, okay, I'm almost 100% sure. I could be wrong, but this is just the cherry on top of the fucking everything. I could be wrong. They for sure lived in one of these. Okay, so there's at least a little cherry. They for sure lived in one of these. But I am pretty sure they gave birth with everything I just said in a yurt. And if not, they for sure lived in a yurt at some point.
Can you just kill me?
Yeah, they for sure lived in a yurt at some point.
Were they white? Please tell me they were white.
Oh yeah.
I just, like, I can't. Like, people say white people do the dumbest shit. I literally cannot disagree with that.
No. You're getting it wrong. Because you go to Saudi Arabia, where rich Arabs are, go to the rich parts of, like, Africa, go everywhere. That's rich. Rich people do the dumbest shit.
That's true.
And my yurt living friends may not have been rich. They were wealthy.
Yeah, no.
Like, they moved into a yurt by choice. Like, they sold their house. They were like, this is too much.
I need to move away.
Nature.
I definitely get it, but
not a yurt.
I was like, no.
Cabin.
What I was gonna say is mine is very different from that.
Like, you can live in a cabin.
Yeah.
Have a Zen gardening bag or something.
I don't know, dude. I've been going through this very, like, transformational time for my life right now, and I don't know what is happening. It's, like, really weird because starting to kind of, like, fall back to things that I, like, loved as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, kind of embracing it a little bit and just like letting it in slowly and slowly and slowly. And like, I can kind of feel like my perspective, because I used to be like, I'm never going back to that shit, never doing it. And then now I'm like, man, like, I just like want to start riding horses again. I want to get like cowboy boots, but like the version that I like, you know, like kind of make it my own still, like not fucking just being nuts about it. But I don't know. There's just little things that I've been, I don't even know why I'm saying this.
Because we're doing a podcast.
Oh yeah. I'm up really high and I'm trying to pack another bowl. But
I don't know if you should.
Oh no, baby, we're going. So I just been in this like really like crazy time right now, and I just feel myself changing. And I've never actually felt myself change because I've always just been too distracted to. It's like, oh, this is different. Cool. Move on. Now it's like, ooh, what's this? What's coming up the road here? Okay, what's that? All
That's
right.
so funny. I don't know if I've ever not felt myself change.
Yeah, dude, I honestly think I was in a catatonic state for the past like 29 years of my life.
Me and you both, brother, dude.
Like, I don't know what the fuck. And I think part of me, because, you know, like, I kind of came from a family that like kind of shoved a particular way of life down your throat.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like, I don't want to be this.
Yeah.
But like, they're kind of making me. Like, I don't have a choice.
But you did.
I know I did, but that was the lie.
Yeah.
Is like them, like me thinking that. And like, that was what kind of sucked me into it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, and I think if certain pillars of my life hadn't died at the time, I think it would be different. I think I would be
definitely could have been.
I think I would be similar, but I would have just all like.
You already came to this.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. That's a good realization, though. Hallelujah.
Yeah, it is, because I want to get like a motorcycle. Think about keeping my head shaved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really like it. I like it a lot.
Whoa, keeping your head shaved, dude. Whoa, dude.
But I was like, man, I'm gonna miss the color. But dude, I've seen some people color their heads like when it's short.
Yeah, you can color it short.
I was like, ooh, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah, you should color it short. And the nice thing is, it will leave fast if you don't like it.
The next haircut. But yeah, I've honestly thought about like just keeping it.
I mean, it looks good.
Super short. Which I've always hated this.
I know, dude.
Always.
I know, dude.
But I think I needed to branch out and do something different. I think I needed to like do everything that I do. I think the only thing I would probably do is a mohawk again.
I feel you.
But
yeah, me too. For those of you who don't know, I'm balding, so.
Very badly. No, I can't say that. You still got some hair up there.
And if it's short, people like, you can tell I'm balding, but it's still like, okay, you got hair. Especially when short. It really looks like it's balding. It looks worse the longer the top gets.
Yeah, because it looks like you almost have like
I'm trying to hide it,
like a Trump toupee.
Not it. I wish in comparison.
I mean, true.
It looks like a comb over where there's not enough hair to comb over.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We packed a bowl and talked at the same time.
Oh, wow, I'm proud of you. But it's like comb over that doesn't have enough hair. It's like, oh man, you missed the spot.
Oh my god. So did you hear about Texas and their expansion of the medical bill for marijuana?
No.
So they have
isn't it only a small expansion?
I haven't.
Did it get passed?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be voted on.
I thought they already went through all their votes.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I just looked at it today. And
did the story come out today?
It was like a day ago.
Okay.
And so they basically said that they're going to expand it from where it is. You know, it's 0.5% THC is what they allow.
Yeah, I've told you all this.
That's like a little bit above.
You don't remember I did a whole article?
Well, no, I know, but it's right above the like hemp level.
Yeah.
That's look. Why even do it?
I told you. But like, I think I even said that to you. I said, why even do it? And you went, yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Do you actually hear anything I say?
No, I do.
Like, no. Pause. Like, really hear?
No, I do. And I think the biggest thing is I'm visual too.
So you saw it?
So like I'm a visual learner. So like read it. Like
maybe I should start texting you more.
That's why I text, dude.
No, don't try to make your whole life
I'm not. But I am a really big visual learner. Like I truly am.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree.
But like, that's why I like texting. So I text my mom and my dad, and they hate it. Like, why do you call me? I'm like, oh my god. Because anything you tell me, I'm gonna like be like, yeah, okay, I hear that. But then like maybe like a week later, I won't remember.
But yeah, but what's the expansion?
I didn't read like too much into the expansion of it. I just heard that they're expanding it, and I didn't know if you knew about it, and I was hoping that you kind of did.
No, I didn't. I thought I checked not too long ago. I thought all their bills got shot down.
No, it's the last one though. And then in Indiana shot all theirs down. Louisiana shot all theirs down. Kansas.
Indiana passed one thing that like is like a small step forward to decriminalization.
Yeah.
But yeah, they shot down
Kansas
every major one.
They didn't even get the chance to file them because they were too late. Because there's like a deadline. I think it was like today or yesterday.
They didn't finish the bill or whatever.
No. So they have to have everything filed for the Senate. And what I didn't realize is that a lot of the shit doesn't get passed until next year.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't fully go into effect. So I'm like, God damn it.
That's what always happens.
Guys.
Like I lived in New Hampshire when every other state around it was passing laws. And I moved out before any of them had a place like that you could buy. Before any of them had like dispensaries you could buy from that weren't medical.
Do you think if marijuana was legal there, then you would have liked it more?
No, I mean I found marijuana there.
No, but like you could actively like go into like a dispensary.
I found a pretty good guy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Remember that's the stuff I brought.
Yeah.
So that's if I only find bunk weed, it probably would have worsened it. Dude, no, I don't know what it is. It's like a mentality. It almost feels like to me, at least for me, it's almost like it's something in the water that I just didn't like. And like it's something
that include New York too?
No. I like New York. I like Boston. Portsmouth was okay. Portland, Maine was pretty cool. But like it's not so much and New York City is different than New York State. So when I say New York, I'm going to talk about New York City right now. And New York City has its own vibe. Like it's definitely East Coasty as far as like some mentalities, but in general, it's its own vibe. So that it's its own culture. Then the East Coast, I don't know, dude. There's something about at least I'm going to say New England because I feel like there's a distinction. New England where like it just kind of felt like I don't want to say this in any way that would make anyone too mad. There's almost like this feeling of stagnation. At least I felt like I worked for a YouTuber up there, or like even when I worked for the church up there, like finding creative people to like work that actually know anything, you know? Because like there's definitely some kids there that like are willing to like, I would love to work with a camera. At least I think I do, you know, which is cool. But like if you want someone to start working, and not having to like teach them and become a school. There's like nobody because all the creatives leave, and any creatives that are there because they got a job. You know what I mean? It's like because they were like, I want to live in the Northeast, whether it's because I lived there previously and I would love to, like it's my home, you know, or it's like I just love the area because it's so beautiful, because it is beautiful. But all the creatives already have jobs. You know what I mean? And this is excluding like big cities like Boston. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Boston is different than what I just described, but like even like Portsmouth, which is like a pretty big city for the New England, a pretty prominent one. There's like nobody. Like the YouTube guy that I found, he had me and another employee. They had one friend who was in college that he brought in for some work, and I brought in the other guy.
Oh my god,
it was a friend I knew. You know what I mean? And he had like real trouble finding people out there, and
he moved too, right?
Yeah, and I don't think that's the only reason he moved, but I'm just saying like there's something about it that's like very stagnant, and it doesn't even feel like anyone wants it not to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That sucks.
They're just like, this is the town, this is what it is, and you're like, and if you don't like it, you leave. So the town only gets worse, if anything.
Yeah,
you know,
that's so unfortunate to see and to hear. That's what I feel like happened in Michigan.
I think it depends on where you go in Michigan, but yeah, exactly. And so I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it just something about it. It was very soul murdering for me.
God.
So I would visit. There's some people I like up there still, and there's some towns I really enjoyed. Don't get me wrong. Like Portsmouth's cool, and Portland, Maine. But that's pretty much it. So I mean, I would visit and stuff, but never live.
Never again.
I mean, maybe if I was retired and had a lot of money, maybe then.
But why would you do that? You can go anywhere else.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but.
So there literally is no reason. Because you don't have any family up there. Your friends that you have up there, like you can always just go see them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if I ever moved up there ever again, it's because I'm rich, I'm retired, and I married someone who's very strong-willed. Even then, though, I'll probably be gone like 6 months out of the year. Like, you go with me, bitch, you're not. Like,
oh my God. Oh, I wish I could have an early retirement.
We will. Give about to bring that pessimistic energy, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
I just want a sugar daddy, y'all. If anybody out here,
why don't you just believe in yourself enough?
Because I've done enough of that.
Because I don't. No, I don't believe in myself.
I've done enough of that, and it's just like,
bitch, you've barely been alive a blink.
It's like, well,
you're not even alive enough to believe in yourself. You had an idea of believing in yourself.
No. Someone said to me the other day, they're like, look, you've already lived 29 years of your life. You've probably got 29 to 30 more. And then
at least barring crazy circumstances.
Yeah. And then they're like, you got like 10. And then you might be gone. So they're like, so reality, you got 30 more years to like make something happen. Like that's a long time. Like you can do that. Like that's doable. I was like, yeah, you're right.
I have literally told you this.
I don't know, man. I think it's just.
Did that person text you?
No.
They said it to you.
It was a call.
Oh, it was a call.
Yeah.
Mr. I'm a visual learner.
But here's the thing, though, too, dude. You just tell me so. I already talked to you about this. You say so much stuff that, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's just like another. It's like a file. It's like, oh, here's another file thing that said, and then like when like it's like actual like serious shit, I'm just like, okay, is this like, I don't know, it just is weird. It's like a weird thing that happens. I don't know. And you said it's happened with other people too. But
I'm becoming a monk.
I think what you need to do,
I'm going silent.
I think what needs to happen, not silence, bro, because you have wisdom. But I think the thing is like,
I'm going silent and only speaking wisdom.
Is just savor. Like, you don't need to tell everyone every little nugget of truth. Just like real cool things. You're like, hey, and not that it's even a bad thing.
I feel like I don't tell tons of people truths.
But like you say like a bunch of little things. What I'm saying is like cut out the little things.
Like what? Like, can you give me an example?
Like, bro, did you know?
You're telling me to give up on facts? Because then...
Dude, you spew. I'm not saying give up on facts. I'm saying dial it back.
Yeah, I spew so many facts, but that's different than giving you life advice.
Bro, it's exhausting though, bro. You always just like, bro, hey, what's up? Yo, fun fact. And I'm like, Bridge, I'm not gonna remember this.
Do you feel like you're learning with me?
Kinda.
That's hilarious. I mean, I doubt you're the only one.
And I'm not saying don't do it. Like, I'm not saying like stop.
But you genuinely think the fact telling hides the other truths?
No, I don't think it hides the other truth. I think it's just hard for me to like fully comprehend what you're saying and like fully take it in because I just listened to you for the past week tell me like a million facts. So when it gets to the point of like something serious, like I appreciate you being there and I appreciate you giving me stuff and like you do tell me a lot of things. And there are some stuff that does help. But I don't know, man. I don't even remember you saying that.
I said it slightly differently. I you know what? It also could have been my framing, because I framed it in realizing like how young we were, and then I was like, if we tried something for 2 years and then 2 years and then 2 years, we'd still only be like, I can't remember at the time, but like, you know, we'd still only be like 34. It's like that's like giving 3 or 4 more different careers like real tries.
Yeah,
it's like you still got so much try time, and then even past that, it's like you got more time, but that's just like. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
So I framed it differently. So maybe he framed it in a way that's better, but
yeah. And I just also like expect my life to be in a completely different place by this point.
I mean, welcome to the club. I thought that though, like 5 years ago.
And I think I have for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I think it's been really like, kind of like when you first moved in, I think is when I started really like realizing like, I'm not where I should be.
Was it when I moved in or was it when you broke up?
It was like, right around when you moved in, I started realizing it because like the whole band stuff fell through and like
that is true. Yeah, you had a lot of things fall
and
through.
I was like, what the fuck? And then like I started evaluating everything.
Yeah,
and that's when like the breakup happened. It was shortly after that.
It's good that you broke up though.
Yeah, I know for sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, God, why am I here?
Talk about
no, like not like here on earth. Like, why am I in this position in my life? Like,
yeah. No,
that's how I felt.
Honestly, that's one of the reasons I started like Japanese and shit. I think I came to like a point of this where I was like, all right, I gotta start doing shit. Like I can't. I stopped waiting for things to happen or like the right blah 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 blah. I was like, I just gotta start figuring out shit. And so I think that was about a year ago. So I started drawing, started doing other things I wanted to do because I was like, where do you want to be? Because I always wanted this. I always wanted this. I always wanted this. I was like, we're gonna start doing them. And so like I knew Japanese was on. Just took a while to get to there. So it's been like 6 months to a year. But now I started the Japanese. There's a few other things I'm starting. We're doing this.
What other things are you starting? Please share with the class.
No. I'm just doing them.
See, guys, secrets again.
What are you doing?
French? Literally. Working on my mental health. Trying to decide if I want to ride horses again or not, which I do. So, yes, I'm going to do that. I actually think I want eventually. Dude, I think so. Part of me thinks the reason why I've been resisting Austin so much internally is because I know when I get there, I'm probably going to settle like down.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably just going to like move at somewhere outside the city, buy a house somewhere, get a horse.
Why is this resistance?
Drive a. It's not. It's me like because I don't like because part of me is like still chasing like something else.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, I'm at like a fork right now. And it's like, okay, career wise, like what way do I go? And so, yeah.
I feel you.
But I'm like, man, get my motorcycle license down there, get a motorcycle down there. Then like 3 or 4 years from now, get a horse. Then hopefully by then it's legal. I can start growing some shit.
Motorcycle camping.
Yeah.
You have to shoot a bobcat or two. Have you seen that video of that cat that comes at that dude?
Yeah.
It's like protecting his baby or whatever, you realize? Like, that's why I didn't like fully just go at his face. But they moved fast, dude. It was like, and it moved fast weird. Like, it wasn't even full sprint. It was like,
yeah, I've seen, did you say bobcat, right?
Or something like that. It was like a mountain
I've
lion.
seen baby bobcats. They're so fucking cute.
I pet a baby tiger.
God. Was that like some fucking circus or something?
No, it's somewhere in Thailand.
That makes sense.
They're cute.
Yeah.
I also pet a tiger. And to be fair, but also I don't know exactly how hunky-dory those places are, but I didn't even know that at the time. So I did it. And some of those trainers scared the shit out of me, bro. We were in a thing with like 3 tigers, a cage, 3 tigers, 2 trainers, and like 7 white people. and so they have these like stick things and whatnot. And then this one of the trainers started messing with the tiger, like slapping close to it, like hitting its thing away. And like the tiger's like swinging at him, and like, rah, rah, and the guy's like, and I'm like, stop fucking doing that. Stop rounding him up. And he's like, whoop-ah, whoop-ah. And I'm like, I'm serious, dude, stop fucking doing that.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay.
Do you know where the Jungle Book dude is from?
India.
Okay. Every time I think of Thailand, I think of jungle for some reason.
No, this is a jungle.
And I'm just like,
It's for sure jungle. They got elephants and shit.
it's fucking nuts.
But I mean, it's like to the right of India, so.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Mowgli means something in Indian. I think it's technically like Urdu or something, but you got me.
Yeah. Mowgli.
We got the word jungle comes from India,
Oh, nice.
and it just means like any forest.
Oh.
Like we changed it for a specific type of like forest, but for them it's like anything.
Yeah.
Do you have any desire to go to India?
I'd probably go. I mean, Bali is pretty close to there, I believe.
Do you want to go to Bali?
Yeah. And Bora Bora.
Are you sure about that Bali?
Mm-hmm. I think it's off the coast of Thailand or India. I can't even. It's one of them. And if not, I'll correct myself next episode.
I don't have a great desire.
Doesn't India have that one indigenous island too?
Which one?
The one where like it's like out in the middle of the ocean and like people are trying to go there.
Oh, and they kill them?
Yeah.
I think it is off of India. That one missionary.
Yeah, so I think Bali is Thailand then.
Definitely might be. I don't know.
Quit yawning, dude. God, sorry,
I'll do what
guys.
I'll do what I want. Did you catch it? Did you guys catch it?
Take a hit. It's a yawned.
Yeah. Is that the game? Oh crap! I had something go.
No, the game would be how many times do you say
or like.
Oh,
it drives me nuts now. It drives me nuts.
What?
Like, I'm like, you need to stop fucking doing it.
like.
I do, dude. I do, dude.
And then when you're like trying to catch a thought before it's fleeting, you're like, and then you like hit someone like,
I do.
God, we've known each other way too long.
Oh, I have no great desire to go to India. Like, I have a little bit, but
you've also been in Thailand.
They're not the same.
Why not the same? But like, okay, I don't know. I've never been to either of them, so I don't know.
They're very different. If India was ever offered to me, then sure.
What about India do you not like?
I don't mean this negatively. There's nothing about India I don't like. There's just not anything I particularly love.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, India is close to, if not the same, as if someone was like, hey, this place is safe. Do you want to go to Uzbekistan? And in some ways, I might rather go to
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, I might rather want to go to Uzbekistan just to say I've been to Uzbekistan. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of more where I'm at with India.
Bro, we're never going to be able to go to fucking Dubai. Either of us.
Yeah. First of all, I don't really know why you have a great desire to go there.
I just want to go just once. That's it. I just want the fucking experience. That's it. The fucking desert that was turned into like a fucking oasis.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, sounds kind of cool, but like, I've had like a kind of want to go there, but if anything comes up, I'm like, oh, it looks like I'm never going to Bali. I mean, fucking Dubai.
Yeah.
I know, big loss for me.
I was like thinking about going there, and I was kind of talking about it with some people, and someone at work who's lived there was like, he's like, hey, I don't want to like crush your dreams about Dubai, but he's like, you're gay, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, don't go to Dubai. I was like, he's like, I used to live there for like 5 years. Don't. I was like, oh shit. I was like, God damn it. Okay.
I know. And then after they did the thing with weed, it was like, nope. No, thank you.
It was fucking
I'll
crazy.
be rich somewhere else. What's the point of being rich if you have to be so restricted?
Yeah.
Live anywhere fucking where else then, bro. Like, the whole point of being rich is like, I walk out with my dick out. I don't give a fuck. Like, you want to say something? Here's $500. Shut the fuck up. That's the whole point of being rich. If you're not being rich like that, you're doing it wrong. You go into a place where you have to like all act hoity-toity and be within strict social rules and like, it's like, fucking stop living there. You're rich. Go somewhere you can be free. Go make your own country. You're a billionaire.
I don't know. I feel like if we were rich our whole lives, our perception might be a little bit different.
Yeah, because people who come from money have the worst ideas about it. They like pretend they don't have money. You dumb bitch. What's the point of having money?
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
Like every dude, I'm telling you, almost every New England outside of Boston, almost every person in New England hides their money that has money. Even at church, they give purposely less than their 10% so the church doesn't know how much money they make. Like, the way you know someone's rich is go to their house, and it will be a big one, like you know what I mean. But it's like big, like, oh, middle class people could definitely afford this big.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But then you'll see it in all the small things, like you'll push their counters, and then it'll go and like close by itself. You'll be like, oh man, I can't find your fridge. Where is it? It's like, oh, it's right there. It's like this cabinet. You open it, it's hidden. It's a hidden fridge. That's a rich person in New England. It's all the little things. Like,
Oh my God.
like their house will look normal, but like then you look down and you'll be like, is this studded with diamonds? You gotta look for those little things. It's like you all doing it wrong.
It might have been hurt, man.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, I'm not saying you have to always be flexing,
Yeah.
but it's like as far as just like live your life how you want to live. You got money. You don't have to like suck up to a boss and be like, oh, I play by your rules because if I don't, you'll fire me and then I don't have anything to eat. Like, you got all the money to eat, dude. Who cares? Look at him in the eyes and be like, fuck you, bitch. And walk away.
God, you and your rants.
I just spoke a lot of truth. I hope that sucked in. To everyone out there,
Probably didn't.
you, everybody, if you get money, it's time to live your fucking life.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's a good place to.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Really high.
Are
I'm
we
not really high, but I'm pretty high.
Well, how high are you? We have a rating system.
I'm probably like an 8.5. Was at a 9.
I'm gonna say 8. I feel good about 8.
Yeah. So how do you feel about this strain?
It's pretty good. I like how it makes me feel.
Cookies, Kush.
I like how it makes me feel. It feels nice. It feels like a good day. Like not an amazing day, but a good one. Like you're driving home at the end of the day, and you're like, that was good.
Yeah, I could see this helping with if you're feeling overwhelmed.
Erectile dysfunction.
This probably could be good for pain because I feel like it's very sedating.
That DAP,
Yeah.
dry ass pussy.
It's definitely a good strain though. I would say
High 3.
if you're like going to a dispensary and you're like, oh, what do they have? And you're like, I'm feeling something new today. And you see Cookies Kush, pick it up.
It's a high 3 for me, but I could see it being a 4 or even a 5 for the right person.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 3.5.
We don't do halves,
I
but-
know, but if we did, it would be that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3. But you should try it. It's up there for a 3, and like I said, I think for the right person, this is a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by East Street CBD. Use SW10, save 10% off of your Delta 8 and CBD needs.
Yeah. We are Smoke With Us Podcasts on pretty much everything except for Twitter, and it's SW Podcast. And then Smoke With Us Podcast at gmail.com. If you have any questions or you want to talk to us, you want to praise us. If you want to praise us, actually leave a review on any of the sites, Spotify, fucking Apple Podcasts, Slacker, wherever the fuck you listen on. Google. We have some Google listeners too, so Google Podcast or whatever the fuck it is.
Wherever you're at, do what you need to do at that website.
Yeah, leave a review.
You know what you need to do. You're not inept.
Even if you hate us, just whatever. Like,
I mean,
be
don't
nice.
leave a review if you hate us.
Just be nice.
Don't leave a review if you hate us. You can leave a comment. Don't leave a review.
But yeah,
Leave a review. I'll fucking find you.
God damn.
I'll hunt you down. I'll fucking find you.
Oh my god.
You hear that, Steve? Okay, anyways, with that, we're gonna send you out with our friend. Dude, you did this to me. You did this to me.
Say Warhead Sparkler.
Smoke weed every day.
I've been wavy for the longest, need the rest of y'all to catch up to me. Terpene gravy for my bong hit, so every hit is extra gooey. Then I light it extra doobie, get high while I Netflix movies. Pass it to my baby, muffled coffee, my face next to boobies. I like to get high a lot, I like to get high a lot. My girls to take smaller dabs because we have to buy a lot. I hate it when my lighter's lost, don't you too? That shit sucks, anywho I got shit to do. Need a smoker then after fuck, no I don't wanna work with you. All you other rappers suck, I told you I got work to do, so will you please get off my nuts? Sorry, don't think I'm high enough. Nope, light another up. Coughing poppin' while we mobbin', drop the glob and when the glow is up. 99 problems, think I solved them till I sober up. My squad do this often, we hot boxin' if we pullin' up.
99 problems, think I solved them till I sober up. My squad do this often, we hot boxing if we pull.
I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. Dabs got my fingers sticky like I'm Peter Parker. Feeling like a king, scrolling memes with scenes from Arthur. Sauce has terpenes, diamonds looking like it's tartar. All my friends grow weed, we got some inner city farmers. It don't matter if you broke or not, you can find a way to smoke some pot. Every spot is overstocked and every block an open shop and everybody's high. You can't even find a sober cop. Every night I'm stoned, then I zone out and play Overwatch. Then I get hungry as I'm looking for some shows to watch. Baby plug me with some munchies, all of a sudden I'm dozing off.
Then I get hungry as I'm looking for some shows to watch. Baby plug me with some munchies, all of a sudden I'm done.
I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my it light up like a spark. I like my